good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever part of the world you are right now. I'm Mayflower Maceda Santa Ana. I'm the owner of this page. And now, again, another episode to introduce to you our digital business. Why do most people nowadays started a digital business? Because there's a lot of benefits actually. One is that it is cheaper, easier, and fastest way to start your business. Another benefit is that it is flexible. You can do it anywhere, anytime, and even you are sleeping, your business is running. So, and another is global marketing. Because of the brick and mortar business, you only do it locally, but when you in a digital or online business, you can do it internationally or global marketing. So why not try to join us today? And we will have another exciting moment of our guests. Our guest for tonight, for today, I'm sorry, I always do it in the evening, but today, because of it's a global business partner from Ireland, so that's why I'm doing it in the afternoon. And in her place, it's already 6 o'clock in the evening. So good evening in Ireland and good afternoon here in the US. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you our sister from Ireland, Sis Vera. Let me join her in our page. Hello,
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 everyone.
hello.
Hi, sister.
Thank you so much for joining me today in my business page, Sis Vera. How are you? How's the weather in Ireland?
I'm very good, sister. Thank you very much, and I feel honored to be part of your program this evening. The weather in Ireland at the moment is actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Irish weather, it's always we have three different weathers in one day today. We've had
Wow.
the sunshine, we've had the wind, and then we have the rain. But meanwhile, everything is fine. We thank God.
Wow.
And thank you so much, sister, for inviting me to join you tonight.
I'm really honored that you acknowledged my invitation to go join me today for a little short and sweet insight about our business. So, Sis Vera, can you introduce to us yourself and also what made you start this online business?
Okay. Thank you, sister, once again. My name is Vera Ogbomo. I am a mother of six, happily married, and I live in Ireland at the moment. I'm originally from Nigeria, myself and my husband. So I joined my husband here 12 years ago, and then we started a family. Um, the reason I actually joined this business was when I came to Ireland. I was actually on a different background entirely before, but when I came to Ireland, I had to go back to school to study to work as a healthcare assistant. So at the moment, I'm working as a healthcare assistant. But due to the fact that our family actually progressed so very quickly, um, within um, within the period of I'd say 2001 up until 2018, we had, thank God anyway, we had six children. So that was very fast and quick. So meanwhile, we were still managing, okay, trying to look at the income that was coming out from my own side and from my husband's. But it got to some point that the fact that the children were increasing, it was getting
Mm-hmm.
more difficult for us to pay for the child minding and the child care in total. So the only way that we could manage was for one of us to stay back to to mind the kids so that will reduce the cost of the child minding.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of working one and a half, one person will be on full, and the other person will be on a part time. But then it was still putting a strain on our financial situation because, as you know yourself, everything keeps increasing,
True.
but then we're still on the same salary
That's right.
range, you know. So, and meanwhile, the family was growing, and the needs of the children is also, they were also growing.
Mm-hmm.
So, in this case, we started looking at other options of which we can make ends meet. So, meanwhile, I used to, have a fashion business back home in Nigeria. So I used to send
Oh,
travel from here in Ireland to go to because I used to source my product from Dubai that time. So I used to go to Dubai from
wow.
here. So I will take say 5 or 6 days when it's my off days from work. Sometimes I'll have to travel with the kids as well, just to it will be like a holiday stroke business. So I'll buy these things and then have them shipped down to Nigeria. So meanwhile, the aim was when the things are being, sold, they to be remitted back so that I can actually use it again to buy more products. But this was not actually working fine because, as you know yourself, your business needs you 100%. Otherwise, it's going to collapse. So in that case, that was what happened in our situation. So that business was actually collapsed, and yeah, so we started looking at other areas of which we can, still make extra streams of income. So
Mm-hmm.
all the other areas that we actually researched or tried to venture into will always take us away from the family, from the children. And it will always, it was always very, very strenuous. So most of the time it was kind of impacting our relationship. It was in fact impacting our family life and impacting our lives, in general. So so I did a little bit of research and I found out the only thing that we can actually do would be a particular job that will give us income, a particular business that will give us income, but at the same time, it won't take us away from the family. So what happened was the best option there would be a digital business. Okay. So there was a particular business I got into, but that was a total failure from the beginning. I invested a lot, in it, but I did not get, the right support that I needed. The tools were there, but
Mm-hmm.
they were not as much, and it is not, very encouraging. So that failed, completely. Until one day I was actually, sick from work, and while I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, I came across an advert. And when I saw that advert, something actually struck me because it was different. You would like, I felt it in my spirit that that was different because prior to that, I have seen others. But this particular one was different. It was so striking that I just couldn't, resist it. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of, clicked on the ad, and then I got talking with the sister who happens to be my mentor today. Okay, so I found anyway. I asked her about what the business was all about, and meanwhile, there was something that she said that actually, I could actually resonate with my own situation, being an immigrant, from a different country to where she is now. One thing is that when you leave your country to go to another country, is for greener pasture, it's for better living. But the truth is that wasn't, it is not as the way you plan it, with our situations and everything. So our needs kept increasing. So I kind of just resonate with the advert. So what I did then, I asked the question, and then she directed me on what to do. She asked me to watch to register and then to watch the webinar. So I did, and when I did, I knew that yes, this was it because I listened to real life stories. I listened to down to earth testimonies, and I
Mm-hmm.
said this is definitely it. So the truth is, I was going to buy in, but I had a date because I wanted a date that was very special to me. Okay, it was supposed to be August 10th. But the fact that
Oh,
I was so itchy to just quickly join and everything, I actually bought in on the 9th of August. And the rest now is history. So that's how I began.
wow. Yeah. I know that with a brick and mortar business, it's really consuming your time. And sometimes that's makes, yeah, it's hurting your family because you don't have time, you don't have to spend with them. So it's good that you find this digital business that we have with a proven system that it helps a lot of people actually doing this digital business that we have, and they're doing successfully. So
Yeah.
as you said, it introduced by you don't know your mentor, right? But then you jump into because you resonate on her story. By the way,
Yeah.
I want to shout out to Cicelyne. That's your mentor. Hello,
Ah,
Cicelyne.
hi,
She's
sister.
watching from Canada right now. Thank you for joining us, Cicelyne. And for when you started this business, any reason or any skepticism why, and what's the what do you call this one? Why you started this business?
Okay. The main reason I started this business, okay, was one to, like I said before, was to see how we can actually make other streams of income to support ourselves and
Mm-hmm.
our extended family. Okay. Then, when I bought in, I actually thought it was going to be straightforward. Okay, it was pretty straightforward, but I made a mistake, and the mistake was to which I will tell people today. I think you should actually be established first before you let people know about the business you are into.
Yes.
Although this might sound very, very um, strange, but the truth is that would be the advice I would give to anyone. Because if you the mistake I made was letting um, my husband is very, very skeptical, very, very. In fact, is I think it would be topmost if we should if we should rank him. Okay, so the thing is, most of the time it was very difficult for me because he was skeptical. It kind of, even when I was ready to really jump in, I
Uh-huh.
kept, he kept, pulling me back, and I needed him to agree with me because I know that if he doesn't agree with me, I am a believer um,
True.
of a union.
Agreement.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would say a union where you have to agree with your partner. Okay, you have to be in you have to unite in the spirit to really agree upon something to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting for him to give me the go ahead. So, but this actually took extra time. And that is why I actually bought in later than I should have. That was
Uh-huh.
one. But the truth is, when he started giving his support, even though he's still skeptical, he started giving his support when he saw the difference that the business actually had in my own life, in my especially in my personal life, for example. So
Uh-huh.
that's actually, so help me. Though I did have a skepticism around me, but the good thing is
You
I
you turn
I
it. You, you
I turn
turn
it
him.
around, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
by listening to most of the, the masterminds and everything, because I wondered how I heard people, talk about how skeptical their spouses were or their
True.
partners were, and then they end up, being, a strong business partner. So
Yeah.
that has helped me. So that's what I am actually standing on and working on, even up to today.
Oh, that's nice. At least he's now joining you, right, in your business for
Yeah,
the online business that we have. So,
yeah.
sis, any you can share anything about your experience in setting up our business? Do you have like how many weeks, how many months before your business running?
For me, sister, my own took a while because of my personal situation. Okay, like I said, I'm a mom of six, and I
Yeah.
work full time, and I have to come home. Sometimes I work full time, and my full time is actually 12 hours. 12 hours, and I have to commute for 2 hours both ways. Okay, so that is 14
Wow.
hours out of the day, and on my long week, I work 50 hours. On my short week, I work 28 hours. So the truth is, um, I kind of took time to build my business because I could actually start from somewhere, okay, and
Uh-huh.
then it will drag for a very, very long time to complete, because what another person would do for a few hours, it could actually take days for me because of my situation. Okay, so but I do know that if I won't change my situation for any reason or
Okay.
anything. But the truth is, if my situation was different, I could actually do set up the business maximum in 4 weeks. We'll be up and running. But
Wow.
mine took longer because of my situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best way of the digital business though, because you have your own pace in
Mm,
putting up your business. It's up to you on how you started it, and
yeah.
it's up to you how it will be successful. So yeah, but the community in our business is really supportive in building your business to be successful. And any impact of the training that we are doing right now, like personal growth or any successful stories that you can share with us regarding our training.
Yes, sister. Thank you once again for that question. With regards to that, the business has actually helped me a lot to develop myself. In the areas of one, which would be patience, like and to be able to understand. In fact, to build my mindset, if I just put it like that, in a positive way, because I have come to realize that I can do anything only if I put my mind to it, and only if I have this positive mindset. And that is one thing that it is like an anthem in the community.
Community.
Okay, and with the fact that the community, we have different resources, we have books, we have people, your relationship with people that you can actually build in a way that it will help you, shift your mindset on the positive side. So that will actually help you, because when you have your mind in place, you can actually achieve anything. So that is
True.
one thing that the business has done for me. And there is another aspect of my life which the business has actually helped. It is to organize. Okay, like before, where I would think that I cannot really do anything because I will feel that, oh no, I'm too busy, I can't do anything, there's no way I can put in anything. But I find that if I can actually sit down to organize a routine, it will actually work. Like today, for
Mhm.
example,
Yeah,
it was very, very
from
tight for me, but
from
I knew
work.
that if I kind of put some things in place, I'll be able to to be at this a live interview today. So that's one thing that it has helped me. It has helped me to be more organized. And then lastly, another thing that it has actually done for me is that it has helped me to see that there is hope in anything that I plan to do. Even though I as a Christian, I know that these things, they are there, but they needed to be fed, they needed to be developed in some ways. So by being in this business, it has actually helped me a lot. And although I'm not where I want to be in the business at the moment, but I do know that I know where um I know the level that I'm actually hoping for, and I know I will get it.
Yes,
So that's
yes.
the
In
thing.
time, we will do. We will all get there, right? Sis, before we give you another questions, would like to say hi to Sis Mylene from Virginia,
Hello, sis.
USA. She's watching us while shopping. Wow, see how is that?
That's great.
And and Sis Sharon, who's watching us from California. And
Lovely.
also, thank you, Sis Roxanne. She's from Seattle and she's joining us for today's episode. Thank you, sisters, for watching us and supporting our digital business community. And our parting words, Sis Vera,
Mhm.
regarding to those people or viewers who are really skepticism and joining digital business, and what's the reason why it's the right time to start a digital business for their family's future security.
Yeah. Thank you once more, sister. And my advice would be that first and foremost, you you are the dreamer. I am the dreamer. Okay. So let's put it like this: that I went to sleep and I know what I dreamt of. There is just no way you can actually explain it to someone else in totality. You can only say a little bit, okay? And that is the same thing with your own life. You know what you want. You know, you know what you want. So whatever you know that you want, go for it.
Mhm.
Do not let anything stop you. And the truth is that if you have a dream, for example, let's say you want to travel to somewhere, and you don't take any action
You will
to,
not get
for
there.
example, you have to plan it, to put money aside to make up for that travel, or you're not, make even booking or looking at ticket and see where, if you can afford it or not. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
But if you put in the action, into put the action into practice, you will see that you will be some step towards achieving your
goal.
dream. Okay, so that is one thing that I would advise anybody that has been thinking of, doing this digital business. Digital business, to me, I know it has been there for a good while now, but the truth is that a lot of people, that is actually an answered prayer to a lot of us. For example, somebody like me.
Me too.
The truth is, we always say, I want a better life for my children. Okay, look at it this way. I want better life for my children, okay? And then how do I get this better life? I have to earn more. How do I earn more? I have to work hard. How do I work hard? I have to live them. You can see that it doesn't just justify the purpose at all, because
Yeah,
I'm leaving them for who? Let's assume I'm paying a minder to take care of them. So the minder, whatever the minder is going to, instill on them, might be different from my own values. Okay, nobody can be like you as the parents. Okay, but if I can have a business that I can actually do from home, that will support me, I won't need to, to find out of, my own passion for my job, for example. Okay. Yes, I like to help people. That's one thing. That's, to me, is a weakness, and it's a good one anyway. Um, I, I, I would want to stay on my job for, just for the support of people, to help people. But the truth is, it's taking me away from my family, and and therefore is defining the real purpose of my life. Okay. And then what happened is, if I pay somebody to take care of my children and I go away to do extra job, before you know it, these children, they grow up very fast. They have missed a lot from my upbringing. They have missed a lot from I've missed a lot from their own milestone.
yeah.
Do you understand? Okay, look, for example, the kind of job that I do that takes me away for 14 hours. If I have to work 5 days in a week,
Wow,
you
that's
actually know I
long
live in the
already.
same house with my children, and for those 5 days in a week, I may not see them. I may only just go to their bed and kiss them good night. The next morning, I'm gone, and they won't see me for all the time that the shift will run, until they have to then wait until maybe the smart ones, we stay awake just to see the mom's face. You know what I mean? It's actually very pathetic, but the truth is, I thank God for this digital business that has actually, shown me that there is a way to this. You don't have to trade your life. You don't have to trade your time. You don't have to trade your life for someone else, because the truth is, if your dream is that big, you cannot really achieve it by working for others. That's it's Although it looks very, very, it's too straightforward, but that is the reality.
That's true.
It,
Yeah,
whatever you work for others will only, help you to survive, just to get going. But the truth is that the business that you establish for yourself, and the fact that this particular business that we are in can be, passed on to generations, to come. Okay. So in that case, you know that this is the real thing. Okay, this is the real business that you need to, invest more in. So I would definitely encourage everyone, to have a look at this business, and the fact that you have the good support system, that they would not leave you, along the sideways. You are always being, encouraged to come out until you reach
your
your
success.
success. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You are the one who will build your business, but we are here to support you all the way. So
Yeah.
if you want to join us, we have a live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. here. And what time in your time zone, Sis Vera? The
At the
webinar.
moment,
Yeah. No, the time zone for your webinar to be watched. The live
okay, it's
webinar.
it's 1 a.m. my time.
Wow, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
there's
most of the time, what I encourage people is people who are working,
uh-huh.
and who are working night shift. usually between that 12 and 1 a, 1 12 and 2 2 a.m will be their, break time. You can use it for as your break time, and I'm sure it's
Yes.
just for one day, just for one night. You're not going to regret it. And if at all by any means you miss
Live
the live
webinar.
webinar, you can always
Replay.
replay it, okay, at your
Yeah.
own convenience.
Yeah. There's a Facebook user here. It says, absolutely agree with you, Sis Vera,
Thank
regarding you
you.
need to take action to make it happen, whatever you want to pursue in life, which is true.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
will gonna change if you just sit in there watching us, but no action. So the
Yeah.
only thing that you have to do is type in your email address and also your full name to start and watch our free webinar. Nothing to lose, guys, but to gain some information about this proven system that we are using.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is another Facebook user here. I don't know, I cannot have their names, but it says, yay, congratulations to both of you sisters for doing a great job in this amazing
Thank you.
business. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
Thank you,
And
sister.
I think Sis Mylene is here. I'm the Facebook user, sisters. This is Mylene Riffermacher. Hi, Sis Mylene.
Hi,
And
sister. Thank you for your support.
thank you so for your support, guys. And yes, Sis Vera, would you mind to invite again on your website on how to watch our free webinar every Tuesday and Thursday? I think it's gonna be Wednesday and Friday on your site. Is it in
Yeah, it will be
Ireland?
Wednesday and Friday. You're right.
Yeah,
It's Wednesday and Friday, 1 a.m. each of the days. Like I said, if you are working a night, if you're on night shift, you can actually use that time to watch the webinar that will change your life forever. And then if you happen to miss it, you can always watch the replay by clicking on by using going to the website www.verajeffrey.com. And
yeah.
the sister
Yeah, and my
and sister,
side is
yeah,
Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. CST time. So it's www.mayemsantaana.com. So if you're still doubting, you're skeptical, that's okay. As long as you have the determination to start your own business and dream big for your family. It's not only for yourself but for your family. So
exactly.
uh, we want to invite you again to watch our webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. here in CST, and to Ireland, which is where Mrs. Vera located. It's 1 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
but you can still watch the replay. So nothing to lose. It's a complimentary and more lots of information, lots of nuggets that you can um, try, and you can see all the results or all the people who's doing success in this business, right, Sis Vera?
Yes, sister. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sis Vera, again
Thank you
for
very much. Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you so
joining
much for
me
having
in
me.
my
Yeah.
page for today. So, guys, we're already 28 minutes past, so we would like to end this interview again for our business regarding digital business on how to start and how you dream big and be powerful, be strong, be what called worthy of your time. If you want to have liberty to spend more time for your family, to spend more time for your kids, and make a brighter future for them, it is the right time to start a digital business. Thank you again, and God bless Sis Bara, and thank
Thank you
you,
very much,
and
Sister May.
say
Thank you.
thank you. I say good night to the
Thank you, and God bless.
children.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless.
I will do the same for me, sister. God bless. Yeah,
Thank you. So
thank
thank you
you.
again, viewers, for joining us for today, and God bless you all. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. I'm still on live. I think I'm still live. My computer is not working again, Vera.
Okay. Let me see.
That's why. See, it keeps
Actually, yeah.
yeah.